Well, ladies and gentlemen, look to your left, Pauline. It looks like Otto the Helicopter is on his way in.
All right, that sounds great, Rob, and I understand he's going to give us a little flight demo here today.
Yes, indeed, and let's say hello to you, Otto.
Bob Ryder on there.
We got you, Otto. Hello, buddy.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Nice to see you. Otto's going to give us a flight lesson. Pauline's up here with me.
Okay, cool. This is looks like going to be a nice crowd out here today. Boy, the weather is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, buddy, it sure is. And you got good smoke today. Tell us what you're going to do with this helicopter.
You know, Rob, I think what we'll do, because we're going to do another performance a little later, is just kind of talk about some of the basic flight controls of the helicopter. You know, I've got a series of 4 sets of flight controls in this thing, and I've got to manipulate all the time.
Yeah, you got your hands and feet really busy. Now, what's in your right hand?
The right hand is a control that comes up between my legs. It's called a cyclic, and it changes the pitch in each rotor blade individually as it makes a circular path around this swash plate that I tilt back and forth. If I push that cyclic backwards, the nose comes up, the tail goes down, and the aircraft starts moving across the ground backwards. If I push it forward, then the nose goes down, the tail comes up, and we start moving across the ground forward. The longer we hold that stick in that position, the faster we keep going. If I push it to the left, the aircraft tilts to the left, and we start moving left. If I tilt it to the right, then it tilts to the right, and we start moving right. So the cyclic is used for directional flight across the ground.
Okay, that's the right hand. What about the left hand? What does it do?
We have 2 sets of flight controls in the left hand. On the end of the stick, we call the collective. When we pull that collective up, we climb, because all the rotor blades change their pitch angle to an increase. And when you decrease the pitch, we start coming down. We got to be very careful not to come down too fast. We might not be able to stop the descent, and that would be settling of power. We'll talk about that later. And then on the very end of the stick is a throttle. So as we increase and decrease the pitch, it requires change in engine RPM.
Okay, so that's the collective, and that's the right hand. What about your feet? They're busy too, right?
Feet are used to point the nose. All you have to do is just hold the nose. You got torque. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So the blades are turning to the left, counterclockwise, and the nose of the aircraft wants to turn to the right clockwise. And if I neutralize the pedals and don't change or don't correct for the torque, then the aircraft just starts spinning, just like the rotor, except it changes, it spins in the opposite direction. And the longer I hold it, the faster it gets. Then all I have to do is apply a little left pedal, and I can stop that wherever I want it. So left pedal, nose points left, right pedal, nose points right.
So if your nose itches, you're in deep trouble, right?
Got to give you a big no and try to scratch it with the wind.
Go ahead, Pauline, talk to us here.
Hey, Otto, I thought you were going to get a nosebleed there. You were going up.
I'm not getting her on her radio for some reason.
The power with us.
Oh.
What we'll do, Rob, let's go ahead and just increase. Let's just go ahead and show all these flight controls working all at one time. We're going to start on with a cyclic. We're going to pull the nose up, 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 up. When the aircraft stops moving, we'll kick the pedal. Around we come. We see the ground. Let's miss the ground. Here we go. Down along the sideline. We're going to do these. Call hammerhead for an airplane. Return to target or ag turn for a helicopter.
All right. Hey, Otto, why don't you explain that settling with power? Otto, explain that settling to power with us there. You copy?
There we go with red, white, and blue rotors, and there's another ag turn. There we go, and we can stop right there in stage field.
Hey, Otto, how about giving us some settling with power lesson there you were talking about earlier?
Okay, well, I think we got her covered now. Try that settling with power thing for us now, okay?
All right, let's see if we can. Let's get a little altitude, because altitude is my friend when we do this. We'll just circle around here and start a little climb. As we circle around, we're actually climbing almost 1,000 feet a minute, almost vertical.
Boy, that is incredible. 1,000 feet a minute. That's every 5 seconds you could climb a mile vertically?
Right. I'm climbing 1,000 feet a minute right now with absolutely zero airspeed.
Unbelievable. Okay, settling with power, huh?
Power. We got to do it with power, so let's get it. We're going to reduce the power, let it start to settle, and then we'll give you some smoke in the rotors. Here we go. We're starting to settle right now. 500 feet a minute down. I've got power applied. Here it comes. Here comes the rotors. There's the smoke up in the
phenomenal, Otto. That is magnificent. I tell you what, I can see where you guys could get in trouble at high altitudes, right?
Absolutely. If we would have continued to hold that descent, we would have crashed right to the ground. And the way you get out of it is you got to reduce one of the three things. You either have to take the power out and let it settle with gravity, get some airspeed, or you've got to lower the collective and take away some of the pitch out of those planes. But you got to reduce at least one or two or more of those three. All three of those present, you're in trouble.
Okay, Otto, tell you what, can you do some other maneuvers for us? I mean, you could do almost anything with it, I'm sure. Can you do something like a loop or something like that?
You know, we could do a square loop. I'll tell you what, let's do a square loop for a minute. Let's just show the phenomenon what you can do with a helicopter. You can be moving along here. I'm doing about 50 knots right now, 50 knots. And all I'm going to do is just kick the pedal. We're going to continue 50 knots, but we're going to change where the nose is pointing. And here we go. There we go. We're still doing 50 knots, but we're doing it backwards now.
Hey, that was some pretty fancy footwork, guys. I'm liking that. I was talking to the Coast Guard this morning in the briefing, and the Dauphine, they're limited to about 35 knots rearward flight because of the way their airfoil's designed. You can do actually 90, right?
You can fly backwards at 90 miles an hour. Now, I'm not trying to show off right now or anything, but we're doing 65 knots across the ground right now backwards.
Holy cow, 65 knots, that's about 73 or 4 miles an hour, isn't it?
Yep, and now we're doing it at a banking left-hand turn while going backwards.
Holy cow, that's excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you like Otto? Yeah, we got some applause going, buddy.
Good deal. Now, if we were going forwards, we pull the stick back, we climb. So if I'm going backwards and I push the stick forward, let's see what happens. Woo! We're climbing backwards!
And you're pointed straight down. Hey, you got to be careful there, buddy. Rotary winged flight is pretty special, isn't it?
It is. It is very special. It's one of the funnest things I've ever done with an aircraft is with the helicopters. And, it's the funnest aircraft I ever flown. I fly jets and everything else. I fly just about every kind of aircraft out there, actually. I'm a ATP rated in seaplanes, single engine and multi-engine, and I still come back to the helicopter all the time. It's just like hovering is levitating. Levitating is kind of like when we were a kid and we saw the magic carpet cartoons with Aladdin, and he was flying around on his magic carpet, and as little kids, we'd look at that and go, wow, that was so cool, I'd like to fly on that carpet. Now you can fly on your carpet with a helicopter. It's like a magic carpet ride, except it's a little noisier.
I bet it is. Well, tell you what, let's see if we can figure out what we're going to do here next, because I know that you're going to be back to do a special routine, because I see a fun face painted right on the front of Otto.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, this is my last pass, Rob, and this will be my last pass right here.
All right, get her going there, sir. Pauline's here watching, making sure you're flying safe, right, Pauline?
Absolutely. I have a
Hey, I see an airplane over there circling. Well, are we supposed to have clean airspace right now?
Well, yeah, you're supposed to have clean airspace. Oh, my gosh, boss, we got an airplane intruding right now, sir.
What's going on, Rob?
I'm not sure. Yellow airplane. Do you copy the Airshow announcer? Over.
What are you doing here?
I don't know, but he's not supposed to be in the airspace. Look at this. Yellow airplane, clear, brake right.
Yeah, take a closer look there. Oh, there's something Rob.
It did. He lost an aileron. Oh, my goodness. Check it out, Otto. Is everything okay up there?
Well, do you see the airplane still?
Yeah, he's right next to, right behind you. Turn around. Look at him. You see him, Otto?
Lost a part of his airplane right here.
Yeah, it looks like he lost an aileron. Yellow airplane, do you copy me? Over.
No!
Help! Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing, sir? Who is this? Yellow airplane, who is this?
Dramamine.
Chuck Dramamine?
So I'm afraid this student pilot's going to run somebody over.
Well, listen, what are you doing here? This is an air show, Chuck. You're not supposed to be here.
For my audition.
Your audition?
I want to be a Blue Angel.
I don't think that's going to be able to work that way, sir. You got to be a naval aviator. Are you in the Navy?
I live by the beach.
You live by the beach? That's not Navy enough, Chuck. I tell you what, I'm a little bit concerned here, sir. Now, I need for you to land right away. The FAA wants to talk to you. The FAA, Federal Aviation Administration.
Farmer of America.
No, not Future Farmers of America. FAA, Federal Aviation Administration.
I overheard them talking there, buddy, and I think they want to make you an anchor in the Navy. You lost another part.
Oh, no. Well, sir, you just lost all your paperwork for the airplane.
That's my main. That's going to be a Blue Angel.
No, well, it's not going to work. Listen, sir, do you know how to fly that thing?
In a book.
You read a book? What book did you read, sir?
The Blue Angel.
The Blue Angels book? Yeah, but they don't teach you how to fly it. Okay, you got a stick that's coming up between the floorboards, right? Okay, I want you to pull gently back on that stick. Gently, gently. Push it forward a little bit. Push it forward a little bit. Stop it. No, neutral. Pull back a little. Pull back. Okay, you see that? Pull back just a little. You know that handle on your left? Do you see it? Do you see the handle on your left?
Oh, the handle.
No, you lost a tire.
If I can't be a pilot, I want to be a maintenance tech.
If you're losing tires, you're not going to be maintenance anything for anybody. You're going to be a smoking hole in the ground. Now pay attention to me. Are you ready? I want you to push gently forward on the stick.
Houses get smaller.
Okay, now I want you to push the pedals at your feet. Do you understand the pedals at your feet? It's not brake and accelerator.
I'm a little busy right now.
I know you may be busy, but I'm trying to help you.
Real busy.
You're real busy. Oh, no. He was real busy. That's toilet paper.
I think he had a blowout, Rob.
Hey, sir, what are you trying to do? Get your toilet paper back?
Not bad.
The toilet paper. It's down there. It's up above you. Oh, gosh. I think we're in deep trouble here, Pauline.
But that's a little crazy. I think he read Flying for Dummies.
Yeah. Pauline suggested that you may have read Flying for Dummies. All right, listen, I want you to pull back on the throttle on your left hand and point her down toward the ground. Get down on the ground. We've got folks all over the place going to get you, buddy, if this is not good.
Nice?
No, I don't know whether they're going to be nice or not, but I want you to taxi back toward the announcer stand. The police and the FAA are ready to check your papers.
They're not nice. I don't want to see them.
Well, you know what? I think we can work something out. No, slow down, sir. Slow down. Slow down. Pull back on the throttle. Slow down. Slow down. Pull back on the throttle. There's a mixture control there. The little red knob. Pull back on it. Yeah, turn the key off. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is not Chuck Dramamine, but the winner of the Art Show Memorial Showmanship Award, Kissing the Ground. Please give a big round of applause to Kent Pietsch in the Jelly Valley Interstate Cadet. Yes, indeed. Way to go, Kent. Way to go, my friend. Found his own toilet paper. Way to go, sir.